Hello everyone. So in this video I would like to talk about few very important things that are relevant to you an aspirant. Number one, how do we prepare for the 2026 exam? Should we prepare only for mains till December and then from January focus on the prelims? I strongly believe that this is absolutely a wrong method. It must be an integrated preparation. So when we say integrated, on a daily basis, there must be answer writing practice. There must be focus on solving prelims MCQs by studying for both prelims and mains. Now when you do only answer writing practice or only write mains test till December, so the writing process basically is a thinking process where analytical thinking, critical thinking, so these components where you are trying to gain a depth in your understanding of a concept of an issue, so that is manifested through various tests and writing practice. Now when you want to analyze something, when you want to critically think about something, what you also need is clear conceptual knowledge and also factual knowledge. So I think I strongly believe when you solve a series of MCQs, good number of MCQs, sourced from PYQs and standard books and standard websites, standard institutions, so they both complement perfectly with each other, because prelims is all about, mostly about basics, clear-cut conceptual clarity. Regularly solving prelims questions will keep testing your conceptual clarity, the depth of your understanding with respect to concept, and also the factual knowledge related to the concepts, right? So now if you're not testing that, directly jumping into the mains, now you may miss out factual knowledge also. And even if you have studied facts, if they are not thoroughly tested in prelims, keeping them in long-term memory is difficult. And then when you shift gears to prelims preparation from January to, let's say, May or April, what will happen is that the focus is more on making yourself familiar with the concepts, the basic things. So it is more about familiarization, superficial preparation, and then you will start giving the test. But the test you cannot analyze in depth. So if you give a prelims mock test currently, you will have enough time to go through each and every question, where you went wrong, why you went wrong, with respect to each option, analyze, again, learn more about them, because you will have lots of patience currently, you will have lots of time also. But post January or even post March, when you want to do, you will be feeling the heat of the prelims, you will feel lack of time, lack of availability of time. So the things are fleeting in nature, like superficial. You give a test, you check the answer key, you want to know how much you're performing, and then you move to another test. So what this will do is that this will not neither strengthen or reinforce your knowledge component related to the syllabus, which should be useful for the mains post prelims. There should be continuity. Now after prelims, suddenly after a gap of 5 to 6 months, you want to shift to mains answer writing practice. So there, whatever you had gained till December currently would have been lost when you change to only prelims mode. Then again, there is some inertia. To overcome that inertia, you will spend some good amount of time. Now the time between prelims and mains is constricted, it is reduced. So it is somewhere around 70 to 73 days. It will further reduce as we move into 27, 28. So that is the game UPSC is playing. So when there is less time, you should have an advantage of early mover. You should have an advantage of having mastered essay, ethics, all GS papers, prelims component, mains component, everything, right? So that is why integrated preparation, at least till end of the March, is must and compulsory. So now what you should do is that at least once in a week, give full length prelims mock, full length CSAT also. Don't ignore CSAT, even if you are so brilliant. Try to balance both comprehension and the maths problem. Third one, you must give mains test from now itself, and also regular essay test, and get them evaluated. Go to your mentor, get personal feedback. Without doing these things, if the preparation is compartmentalized, if it is done in silos, you are always stuck in this vicious cycle where sometimes you feel very confident, and the confidence is again gets dipped when you shift these modes. The reason is that the thing is, till December, it is like the graph is going high. Post that, again it is coming down. It should be exponential, right? As you move into the preparation from 1 month to another month, combined together, you should feel more confident about the entire examination. Add to that interview also. Interview phase is totally forgotten. Consciously nobody prepares for the interview. Only after clearing mains, not after writing mains. Only after clearing mains, you try to invent hobbies, discover your talent, and try to put them. So that is also a wrong approach. All three together, if it is integrated, this journey can be ended in 1 or 2 attempts. So for that, you should start early. And coming to the practice component, so I see people intermittently practicing or not practicing, or even if they practice, it is most about experimenting, in the examination hall. So what I'm trying to convey here is that without doing daily rehearsals, daily practice, you can never perform well in any test series that you enroll. So it can be a full-length mock, prelims or mains. If you want to score very high marks, if you want to give absolute good quality performance, right, good quality answers, daily practice of at least 4 to 5 answers, 40 to 50 MCQs is must. Now you do this experiment in the examination hall. When there is no daily practice, the performance you are doing in the examination hall is actually a trial, is also an experiment. So the same thing is carried forward when the actual prelims comes. Again, it is an experiment. When the actual mains comes, it is again an experiment. Do experiments on a daily basis in your comfort zone, and then when you when you're on the stage, when you're in the examination hall, so the finest performance must be the result. So without daily practice, you are going to suffer multiple times, because again, there is no concrete plan or coherence the way you give these tests. So you give test now, and then after a week or 10 days, 15 days, when you think you're more confident or more prepared, you go and give. So it is not well planned and organized. So again, it will create lots of self-doubt and trial and errors. So don't do that. Daily practice is must. If you're not daily writing answers, not solving questions on a daily basis, if you're not giving regular marks from now itself, I think you are not preparing for this examination. You are just randomly wasting your time. So think about it. Thank you.